Over the last few days, we officially got more information about the brand new Disney Destiny cruise ship coming to the Disney Cruise Line fleet. And today we're going to be going through everything that was announced, from new experiences to the food to all of the merch, some new stuff from all of everything. So make sure, if you haven't done so, you are subscribed, leave a like, and welcome back to Disney Destiny Cruise Info. The first thing that we are going to talk about, all this information was released over Monday and Tuesday. I think Monday some people got to go out to the Disney Wish and they did some stuff there, and then on Tuesday they had an extra another event that over at the Contemporary. But lots of information we got, but we are going to start in the Grand Hall, the Atrium space. Now, as we know, the Atrium space is going to be themed towards Black Panther. I know a lot of people aren't really a big fan of this, but I have been super excited about this because I think it's a great way to remember Chadwick Boseman, the original Black Panther. But they did say that inside the Grand Hall, and all this information is coming from the Disney Park blog, which is the most reliable resource out there. It says that the Grand Hall of the Disney Destiny will transport you into a world of heroes and villains from the moment you step on board for most of the day. The Grand Hall will have bright, optimistic energy, but at any moment it may morph into a mythical realm of mystery. It has 360-degree lighting effects that'll fill the room with life and color. But one such transformation that could happen will take place with the arrival of Loki, the fan favorite character from the film and the Loki television series. Intent on clearing his name with the mortals of Midgard, Loki will try to declare himself ruler of the vessel and its occupants. So that's going to be really stinging cool to see. I am a huge Loki fan. I really want to see that as it goes. But one of the cool things, they gave us a little bit of a miniature statue of what the Black Panther Atrium character will look like. So this bronze statue. Now, based on what it seems like, is that they are going to make this bronze statue black, to go with the Panther theme. So I am very excited to see this. This is actually one of the coolest things we have coming, and I'm so excited. I don't know if when we'll get on this. We were very lucky to go on to the Treasure, so I'm hoping maybe we do have the same kind of luck and get to go on maybe one of the cruises for the Disney Destiny for previews as well. I am so excited. The Grand Hall is always a great place to start. It's one of our favorite places from the Treasure, and I don't think this will be any different. I think this is going to be just as amazing. And just like any other Disney Cruise Line ship, you will have many, many shows to go from. But the thing that's very in particular about this show that's going to be, or just this ship, is going to be the fact that it does have a hero versus villains theme going on. The fact that we are getting a lot of villains on this ship alone is actually super exciting. And the biggest thing is Disney's Hercules is coming to the Disney Destiny. And the Hercules show is something that has been absolutely incredible. They actually showcase some of the songs being produced and the person who will be the first Hercules on it. They talk about that there will be a new song called The Shooting Star feature in the show. It was supposed to be in the film but never made the final cut, which means it'll be debuting for the first time on the live show. It's just amazing. And the fact that it looks like that we'll get the multi-head monster, not just here's like the concept art, but also like what it looks like as they are starting to test it already. We'll see, they're really going with the puppet theme. They said they love puppetry, they love to play with the scale, it brings the emotions to another level. But then the actor portraying Hercules, Corey J. Bradford, surprised everyone on stage and did a rendition of Go the Distance, and it was a very touching. I'm super excited because the Tales of Moana was one of the coolest shows I ever got to see, and I don't think Disney's Hercules is going to be anything less, because Hercules is one of the most well-known Disney animated features out there. Now, as we all are aware, that Disney Cruise Line is very big on their rotational dining. Now, on Disney Destiny, it is going to have the Marvel Restaurant and 1923. But just like on the Treasure and just like on the Wish has Frozen, the Treasure has Coco. On the Destiny, we're going to be getting Pride Lands, Feast of the Lion King. It's a new immersive restaurant that's going to be themed all towards Lion King. And they said that with this, it'll come with the show. And it says, when you step into the space, you're transported into the Pride Land. And we really want to lean into the authenticity of the musician and their instruments. And if anything like the Coco one, holy crap. And they actually got to debut some of what the crew members will be wearing in here. So they've got the different costumes. What's really cool is seeing all the different plates, the kids' plates, the regular plates, the cups, the silverware, even the salt and pepper shakers. Another thing they did is they were able to showcase some of the drinks. There's a couple different drinks. They have 2 different drinks. Can you feel the rum tonight? And smiley yet satisfying. And these are really cool drinks because I think it really plays into the Lion King-esque style. And then they also showcase some of the food. So a lot of food that is coming. They've got a Nala's roasted pork tenderloin, a pan-seared Berbere spice roasted chicken, a Cape May shrimp curry, and heirloom tomato cacciabari. And then some of the desserts, they have pineapple upside down cake and a warm chocolate malva pudding. So these sound absolutely amazing food options that will be coming. And then on top of that, not only will you have this, you'll be also getting a very special show that goes along with it. The night ended with breathtaking performance of the classics, the Lion King songs, and including Can You Feel the Love Tonight and Hakuna Matata. And it just is super exciting because I want to go on this purely because I want to see Kayla's reaction to this, because Lion King is her favorite Disney movie of like all time. She has a whole board of Disney Lion King pins. So that is a very fun experience. I cannot wait to see some of it and just like taste all that food. Even if we don't get to go on it the first time, I still can't wait to try it out. On to some of the more small areas on the ship, aka the lounges, and we'll be getting a DeVille's piano lounge. It does have a, as we all are aware, the Dalmatian puppy print will be everywhere from the wallpaper to the piano itself. And they were able to get a preview of the piano lounge as well. So they got to get an idea what the piano more likely is going to look like. But one of the things, they were able to actually get some of the food options. They had a strawberry shortcake popcorn, and they had 2 different types of cocktails. They have the Fashionita, which is consisted of a strawberry and banana infused tequila. It was very fruity. And then a 0-proof Fearless Sir Galahad, held in its own syrup, sweet scent, and spicy flavor profile. And so these are going to be part of the lounges. This is going to take place where the Aristocat lounge is on the Treasure. And so this is going to be really exciting. I think this is going to be probably the second most popular lounge behind the Haunted Mansion Parlor. I'm so glad they're bringing the Haunted Mansion Parlor. So we really don't have to go over all that because, surprisingly, that's not like we don't need to go over it because we've already seen it once, seen it first in person, experienced it first in person, and all that fun stuff. The second lounge, that's actually replacing the Jungle Cruise or Jungle Skipper Society lounge, is going to be the Sanctum. The Sanctum, a lounge inspired by Marvel Studios' Doctor Strange, is going to be inspired. It's inspired by the New York Sanctum, which we'll recognize from the film's Chamber of Relics, plus a suspended spell books and other enchanting Easter eggs. Now, some of the things they got to try is they got to try the Vapors of Valator. And then one of the other drinks they also got to try was the Circle of the Cosmos. Now, on to Edna a la Mode Suite. So this is going to be the sweet shop that's going to be up on the top deck, next to the pool deck, probably next to Marceline Mark. Edna Mode's a la Sweets is going to be one, probably super stinking popular. They got some sweet treats while with Mr. Incredible's cupcakes, which is a concoction of double chocolate fudge cake, a chocolate truffle mousse, and a dark chocolate gold finish was their favorite. And then just all the different other things they'll get to have while on the ship. And these look just absolutely so much fun. I cannot wait to see these and get to try these myself as well. But not only is there going to be all this food and great drinks and everything else, but you'll have many of heroes that'll be on the Disney Destiny. Now, with the Disney Destiny, it is a villains versus heroes situation. So there'll be many characters you get to meet, like the Black Panther, Spider-Man, and even Minnie in her superhero costume, because it seems like Minnie is very prevalent and a main focal point on these most recent ships, from Captain Minnie on the Disney Wish to Adventure Minnie on the Treasure to Superhero Minnie on the Disney Destiny. So these are going to be so much fun to hang out, get to meet, and then there is going to be some villains that will be probably taking over the ship from time to time. They haven't revealed who, but I really kind of hope they have like Hades, Maleficent, even some of the like Loki. I love Loki and everything like that. So that's going to be really cool to be able to see them. Also with the Disney Cruise Lines, we got a kind of a little glimpse of one of the Disney Stern characters. So as we know, the Disney Stern characters on the Disney Destiny is going to be Spider-Man and some of the spider bots. And they were able to showcase a picture of one of the bots, and it looks like it's the one that's going to be painting the name Disney Destiny. But I do love the concept art because you got one that's got a little like snorkel mask on, you got one that's running away, and you got Spider-Man trying to capture them because the spider bots do get out of control. So really kind of, I just love the fact that Spider-Man's included, and I know a lot of people are very upset that it's very Marvel heavy. But I like it's the core Marvel characters that you've known and grown to love, and with all the stuff going on with them. Now, the exciting thing is they gave us some more information on the Destiny staterooms, including what the little badge and stateroom numbers are going to look like on the outside. And what I'm very excited about is it looks like they have Baymax, Hercules, Sorcerer Mickey. They have The Incredibles, Lion King. So these are going to be so cool. I'm guessing the Sorcerer Mickey's probably going to be your concierge stateroom ones, but we'll see what it is. But I want the Baymax one. I want to be in the Baymax room. But they also gave out some of the stateroom art that's actually going to be on the ship, including they have got Hercules, they've got Brave, which actually maybe the one that I was looking at was that's Brave, The Incredibles, and Mulan. And so this is going to be so, like, it's going to be cool because these are going to be the art pieces that are going to go over the bed or like around the room. It's going to be designed because like that's what like our room was on the treasure. It was Aladdin themed, which I think is actually really cool that they started going this route with the cruise line, having the different staterooms themed towards something that is related to on the ship. So like on the treasure, we had Aladdin. On the Wish, I know they have got like a Cinderella room. They've got very specialty like staterooms that are designed towards what the ship is themed towards. And that's what's actually super exciting about this, and I just can't wait to see it. I would just love to just tour every single stateroom if I could. Because that's the one thing we couldn't do on the treasures. We couldn't really see every stateroom. Like we got to see like our stateroom and a couple others, but we didn't get to see everything, including like the funnel suite, which is the front frontal, 2-story, bigger than my house, stateroom that's on the ship that's like over $30,000 for a cruise. We've got our first look at all of the new Disney Destiny merchandise that will be coming. And I am going to tell you right now, all of this looks absolutely amazing. I really think Disney Cruise Line has stepped up their stuff, from new long sleeves to a couple new plushes, the new Destiny Spirit jersey, which is funny because like I really like the treasures, but the new design of the Spirit jersey seems to me is that they're going more towards what the ship looks like itself. I like the old style, the white, but I kind of started to like the blue. Like when we saw it in person for the Dream, it's just the gold I feel like it's going to flake very easily. Of course, many lounge flies because you've got your superhero mini, you've got multiple other ones. You got your Disney Destiny one. Of course, pins galore. And I'm going to tell you right now, pins are something that we are very obsessed with. We've got a whole board of just Disney Cruise Line pins. We've got some of the cool new like shoulder, like the side bags, a couple of new shirts, the new Disney Destiny magic band, because they've always got to have a magic band on these ships, a couple of zip ups, and a couple different Disney Destiny Spirit jerseys. I kind of like the blue one they've got, but they've got the zip up like jacket. Of course, Pandora, because it's Pandora and it's got to be on every ship with Disney Destiny, Disney Cruise Line. A very simple black hat that I'm very intrigued to see what it actually looks like in person. You got your Disney Destiny water bottle, which actually looks kind of like if you were going to, you kind of think of the Black Panther. Oh, of course, and all their inaugural sailing stuff, which will be out for over a year. Some of your ears that you'll have. And again, here's a closer look at all the different lounge flies and the different Disney Destiny ears, front and back. Actually, two different ones. You got the Disney Destiny with Spider-Man and the Spider-Bots. and Disney Destiny with Captain Minnie on it. So, as per usual, merchandise really does take the show on everything that happens. This ship is going to be groundbreaking because I always said the reason why the Treasure was such a huge success in my mind is because they brought the feeling of the Disney theme parks to a cruise ship. And seeing all the stuff from Hercules to the Corella Deville Lounge to the Sanctum to the new Lion King restaurant to the Atrium to including villains and heroes on the same ship, I'm really wondering if they're going to start including villains nights on the ship where the villains completely take over the ship, and then at the end of the night the heroes take the ship back from the villains and reclaim for the heroes, because the heroes always win. And I cannot wait to see what this all looks like. As we are fully aware, the Disney Destiny does not make its maiden voyage until November. It is still over in Germany at the Meyer Wharf shipyard getting some work done. I think it is still in the big bay that they work on. It has not been floated out yet. I do not think it'll be floated out until like either late July, early August. And then we should start hearing more information about that. So I will hopefully try to keep you guys in the loop about what's going on so you guys could be aware. And so if you guys are ready for the Disney Destiny, let me know. If you have your Disney Destiny trip booked, let us know how excited you are and when you are going on your cruise. And let us know, do you know what kind of room you're in? And what are you most excited to see aboard the Disney Destiny? So if you haven't done so though, make sure you are subscribed to the channel as we will continue to bring you more information, and including that, we may start giving you guys some quick videos on just some of the updates happening because they have a whole ship log for the Disney Destiny over on the Disney Park blog. So make sure you go hang out there, go check out there to get all your information to see everything where I've got. But with all that being said though, as we do head out from a fun time checking out all the new information for the Disney Destiny, we will see y'all next time.